guys, welcome back to Critical Flick. Today I'm going to talk about Overlord. So Overlord is basically a movie about a group of American paratroopers that are landing behind enemy lines during the invasion of Normandy, and they need to take down this radio tower in this little French town, and they find out that the Germans are up to some really shady stuff underneath this church, and basically it turns into a Nazi zombie movie. So this movie was produced by J.J. Abrams, so I was a little interested in it. I usually like his work, but man, this movie felt like it was produced or directed by Eli Roth. It is incredibly graphic, incredibly gory, and it really, it takes its chances in this film, and I was not expecting that at all. So overall, this movie does have a very graphic horror movie style. I didn't know that. I was going into it expecting it to be a little more action driven, but it is very thriller, horror driven, and the effects in it are really well done. Both practical and computer generated effects looked really good. It had some of the best horror effects I've seen in a long time, some really good horror makeup. And overall, it was a really interesting and enthralling story. Being a completely made-up historical film, it might bother some people when they do things like that, like some people didn't like Inglourious Basterds for that purpose. But this had a very similar feel to Inglourious Basterds, with being incredibly graphic, incredibly in-your-face with the violence, a lot of blood, a lot of gore. And growing up someone who loved slasher movies and horror movies, I think it captured that really well. The acting in it was pretty good. It wasn't anything incredible, but for horror acting, it was really good. I thought that the performances they got out of these pretty unknown and young actors was really good. I thought that the direction of the film and the art style really captured this creepy little French town that's being run by these really nefarious characters, and even seeing what they were doing behind the scenes really kind of was gut-wrenching and scary, and I really enjoyed that part of the film. Overall, I thought this movie was a little bit of a surprise. I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to like it. I got a little something more interesting than I thought I was going to get. When I came out of the film, the person I saw it with had mentioned how it kind of felt like a good video game movie. It really did. This felt like it could have just been called Nazi Zombies, and it would have been good. It really did get something that I feel like I can't believe hadn't been made well until then. But I think that this could open the door for more movies like this. And I don't know how much money, it's not made an incredible amount of money, but I think it will become a fan favorite, and I think people will look back on this movie and be like, wow, we finally got a good movie like this. And overall, yeah, I thought it was just a really good movie. So if I were to rate this movie, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. By no means is it a incredible, groundbreaking, amazing movie, but it is really enjoyable. It's a lot better than I expected. It's pretty well acted. If you like that horror gore type film, I think it's one of the better ones, especially in recent years. Definitely don't go into it expecting just your action war movie. It is very sci-fi at moments. It is very horror movie, gore, scary type thing. So definitely not for children. And if you don't like gore, don't go see it. Extremely graphic, but still, really good movie. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you next time.